Hello everyone and welcome welcome back to another reading. Today we're looking into a beautiful blessing for you. Blessing from the universe here, most likely. Okay, these are universal cards, universal laws of conscious creation. Beautiful, beautiful cards. I also fell drawn to some starseed cards today. So higher powers, frequencies. I'm really excited to do this reading. So for group number 1, we have the card number 25 of intention. Sorry about the glare. I know it's the black. They're very, very glossy cards, but really beautiful. Intention. Group number 2, we have the number 6 here with perfection. And for group number 3, we have the number 3 with essence. Gorgeous, gorgeous cards. Okay, see whichever one stands out to you. Maybe the color here, more like white and purple, yellowish, and here we have purple, and here we have pink. So also the numbers, number 25, number 6, and number 3, or there might also be a number sequence in the timestamps in the description box that resonate with you or stand out to you, mean something. So trust your intuition here. Don't force anything, okay? Maybe if it's not today, maybe the reading will resonate tomorrow. You never know. Energies are always shifting. And without further ado, thank you so much for being here, you guys. And thank you for liking and subscribing and your beautiful, beautiful comments. I'm always sending you love and Reiki. And let's hop into your guys' blessings for today. Hello, beautiful group number 1, and welcome to your reading for a blessing for today. You feel drawn to this beautiful, beautiful card of intention, number 25. Before I dive into the guidebook and figure out the message from the guidebook, I do really want to tune into your energy and see what the message is here intuitively, okay? So there's something about you may have stretched yourself beyond your limits here, something was uncomfortable potentially, or you really tried to accomplish something, or you tried to get to the bottom of something here, but it kind of somehow stretched something of your limits. And that could have even been in a physical sense, in an emotional sense, in a spiritual sense, or in a mental sense, right? Like a task, a situation, a person, somebody may have pushed you past your limits here, or you were really on the edge of like maybe giving up, or, something, we need something here. But I can also see all this stretching into different directions here, stretching thin. But on the other hand, what Spirit is saying here, that this is making room for something. You will see something clear because it's opening something up in the center. So this situation, whatever happened to you here in the past, group number 1, may have actually helped you. And I know a blessing in disguise is what most people don't want to hear, or it's very difficult to hear sometimes, just because it's addressing the underlying things that are more difficult to get to, like when we have to do the work on ourselves, like let's say healing childhood wounds or whatever it is, right? Triggers. Yeah, triggers is a good word here. So you may have been triggered by something, but this is revealing something within you. Can you see this? There's I just heard essence, and essence is the word of group number 3. So I'm wondering if there might be a message in there as well for you. But there's something about you that you were supposed to see and know about you. Something very pure. Something is being cleansed. Something is being refined, and also relief is coming in, because this is reminding me of the reading I did prior. The last one I did, I think it was on Wednesday, about good news coming in. There was something about relief in one of the piles as well. So somebody here is being stretched out. You're being also aligned. Okay, I see somebody literally being on a stretcher. You might get some sort of chiropractic work done as well here. Okay, or you're going to be stretching your body and your system, because it also looks like fascia to me. It looks like skin. It looks, very, very intense in a way, but also it's happening so we can see something. Also giving me hangman mode. Okay, they're giving me all these interesting images right now in my mind, I have to say. Also this pool, I see like a well, like a wishing well. It's almost like the universe is stretching something for you to see something very important, and to open some sort of portal. This is making a number 7, 25, that gives me chariot vibes, right? So something's being stretched right now, even if it's your nerves, okay, and your last nerve for something. This could have been a person that is really annoying, or whatever it is, but this is opening something. This is opening some sort of opportunity here for you. Gives room for something else here, where if you look at the wishing well, you have this opportunity to have one wish free, or something like this is coming through. I really feel a beautiful blessing here, but it's coming after a period of like limitations, okay, or being pushed to your limits, I want to say. And this could have also been something that you intentionally did with intention here, right? Let's say working out, for example, is a good example, because we're pushing ourselves to the limits on purpose to break down muscle tissue and then have it repaired in a more voluminous way, right? So there's a good outcome here. For whatever happened lately, there will be a beautiful, beautiful, almost I want to say, switch, okay? The switch is coming. Where if we're like at a point of what the heck is going on, right? Like I can't do anymore. I can't put any more of myself into this. Like where is my breakthrough or my switch? But it is coming. So now I want to see what it says in the guidebook here quickly as well. Number 25. If you want to take a screenshot here, maybe go right ahead. I'm not sure I want to read all of it. Okay, this law states that this is a universe of infinite possibilities, and within every intention there lies the possibility for its fulfillment. So yeah, something is coming finally, right? That we've been working for, waiting for, struggling through. So and I'm just going to read the last sentence here as well. Fuel your intentions with your belief, energy, and vision. Let go of the notion of limits. Oh my goodness, we just talked about it. The universe is reminding you that where there is a will, there is a way. It is time to set your intentions, believe in yourself, and boldly move forward. I think now that we're stretched so far, okay, we stretched ourselves so far, it's time to actually let the rest be up to the universe, okay? How to harmonize with this law: spend time organizing your intentions into a clear and coherent vision, write yourself a mission statement, or create a list of key intentions that you are committed to living by. Place this statement in a spot where you will be reminded of it daily, read it over regularly, and make changes to it when you discover that your intentions have changed. So this is also something about intention setting, affirmations, and all this good stuff, but I feel maybe that's why they didn't want me to read this first, because it's very straightforward with intention setting. I feel like here the intention should be that you stretched yourself far enough, you worked hard enough, now let the rest be up to the universe, because you're about to have a breakthrough. Okay, let's move on. I know it's already, that took me like 6 minutes already in your reading, but I think it was very necessary. I want to get one of the Starseed cards first here. What is a blessing, please, for group number 1? Or how can we maybe dive a little bit deeper into this? It's the Seas of Mintaka. Seeing potential, bringing unconscious to light. We have that here, right? There's definitely something we will be understanding finally, also why certain things happen or in this specific situation for you. So there is definitely light at the end of the tunnel here, I heard. Seeing potential. This is also everything that isn't coming through our control. You know, when we want to reach a goal, we work really, really hard. You do everything that's necessary. You put everything into it. There's always, I feel like, a certain aspect of it where we're out of control, right? It either happens or it doesn't. It's like fate. So, and this is what I feel like for group number 1 is coming. We're kind of letting go of the last little bit that we can't control, okay, to have our stuff come in. Yeah, I just talked about fate. And on the bottom we have, I remember, soul plan, the fated life versus destiny life. So it's, and here we have the well again, okay? And we have a lot of water. So there's something about feelings. Maybe we just have to cleanse something, release something. You know what? Take care of yourself, group number 1. Have a bath, go for a swim, or, you know, there's something right now where it's not up to us anymore to take control or take the reins or stretch us even further. You stretched and you did whatever you could. And this message keeps coming up again and again. Actually, I want to take one Fortune Oracle card right away here. I also just heard that you're one with the universe. I saw this water connecting right to the universe. So there might be something about conduction with you with water. You might be even... like for some of you, if you already meditated or you connect with certain elements, water might be something here that can help, right? Like floating, or even having this as a conductor in a sense of feeling the connection with spirit even more when you're in some sort of water. This could also be salt, I heard. I just saw salt water. If somebody is living near saltwater lakes or oceans, I mean, good for you. So you could take advantage of that as well. I feel almost just for you, it's almost like a magnet. Just being close to water is enough. I don't necessarily see you actually, unless it's at home, you want to take a bath, right? Like Epsom salt or something like this, also to relax yourself here, also with this tension. There could literally be something about tension here for somebody's physical body. So water and warmth could be good. But I also feel like somebody here, if you're living close to like an ocean or something, you have to just be close to it and feel it or hear it even, right? Like the waves or just the sensation of water. You don't necessarily have to immerse yourself. Immerse yourself. Oh my God, emerge. Merging and immersing. Immersing. But I feel this beautiful dance here. I feel somebody dancing in coherence with the universe. That's really letting go. Okay, this will give you the sensation also, the confirmation that you're on the right path right now, that you're really trusting also, and putting a faith in the universe. We have number 23, the owl. There are spiritual messages and great wisdom to be found during this period of transition. Yeah, they want to cleanse you and want to give you your gifts, right, and blessings that you deserve. But it's almost like we have to get out of the way with our physical senses. And this is about your spiritual connection here. The last little bit. Okay, to have this come in, to have this wish also being fulfilled or finalized. I heard finalization here for somebody. Really nice. Okay, let's do some tarot cards. I feel group number 1 is having a huge release of something. I'm really feeling my throat wants to just break open, okay, and get rid of like old stuff, stuck energies. My ears are weird right now. Like there is a lot of stuff that it's almost like a blow through, you know, like we're stretching ourselves so on a stretcher to just get the last tension massaged out of us, or it's really just getting rid of some dirt almost, right? Dirt in our energy field, or I want to say, and it sounds a little bit rough, but it's what I'm getting here. Look at this Ace of Swords. The breakthrough I'm talking about right here. It's like we're making room so this clarity, this yes, this confirmation can come through for you, group number 1. It's really beautiful. It's really pretty much confirming what we've been talking about, the breakthrough, the well. Okay, you will see the light at the end of the tunnel finally. Look at all the darkness around here, right? We're stretched. But here, it's very similar, just that this is not light around it, but we have this portal here opening for you. Okay, let's get 1 or 2 more here for beautiful group number 1's blessing. 5 of Wands. I actually heard with this 5 of Wands that somebody is fighting for you also. Because this could be standing for competition or arguments even with other people. But I also heard you're right. Oh my goodness. Somebody here needed to hear this. Maybe you were fighting for your right. Okay. You're really standing up for yourself, but I think you get to a point where I can't do anymore. Like it's out of my hands, right? But I heard here that you're right, because this is a yes, this is a breakthrough. It's almost justice. I feel justice here coming through for you, okay? You gave it your all. That's really what I see in this 5 of Wands here. Look at this. Like you were brave, right? You threw yourself into the midst of whatever needed to be dealt with, and you're going to get your clarity. You're going to get your like breakthrough. Yeah. And we have the Queen of Cups, healing, intuition, compassion, affection, and love. Healing the situation. Again, here we have water and another well, kind of this little pool thing with the, I don't know what you call that in English actually. It's fountain. Yeah, the fountain, sorry. And look at all the peacocks. There's also something about pride. There's something about beauty. There's self-love. There is, what's this word that I'm feeling? I'm trying to translate the emotion or the sensation into a word. I feel completion and perfection in here as well. And these are words also that come through in group number 2. So I'm not sure if there's a message here for group number 1 in all the piles actually, but don't worry about it if you don't want to or don't feel like it. There's wisdom coming here with the owl, and that's the fate, that's the spirit coming in here, right? Giving you this clarity and this breakthrough. And some sort of confirmation is coming for you that you did a good job, that you were right, that you did everything you could, and here's your gift, right? Here's your blessing. Here's your healing. Your stuff is coming in, your ships are coming in. Whatever you worked for is paying off. We also have the Queen of Wands, which is, you're going to get your power back too. I heard, yeah, the peacocks, the pride. I was like, why are the peacocks are in the Queen of Cups? But here with the Queen of Wands and this 3 of Wands, I really feel that you're also receiving your power back, I heard. Your power and your gifts. You're going to see the outcome of this is actually going to be empowering you. We may have gone through something that was very, very stressful or tough, okay? Maybe painful even for some. But I feel here that there's a lot of power, a lot of, and I don't want to say the word control because it gives me the dual mix right now, a dual sensation. It feels more like a compassionate power, you know, for yourself. Yeah, to get your power back in your own system. Something is being renewed within you and restored. It's very beautiful. Group number 1. I don't know why I'm having trouble today finding room for all of these cards. They're all pretty big cards. Okay, better. And let's get you a last card. And there you go. What do we have? Strength. Yeah, you're going to gain your strength back. So for some of you, this is also physical strength. And for some of you, it's everything, okay? Emotional strength, physical strength, and mental strength. And spiritual strength, they want to say. Don't forget the spiritual strength. Oh my goodness. Almost spirit was like, oh, but I felt this was actually a past loved one for someone here. They were very like, don't you forget spiritual strength. Okay. We have strength here. You are being guided by the cosmos. Stay strong. A positive outcome is assured. Yeah, perfect confirmation, group number 1. I'm getting chills, okay? I'm almost getting happy tears, I have to say, because I feel this relief, okay? I feel this, oh my goodness, like, thank the Lord, right? Like, I can't do anymore. Like, I put everything into this, what I could, but I feel this renewed strength, positivity, optimism, and just also this whatever belongs to you, right? Like the justice, I feel like here as well, is coming finally, and the deserved compassion for you, the understanding that you maybe were looking for, just this feeling of being taken care of, right? After putting everything into something that you could. So thank you so much for being here, group number 1. I hope that helped, and I'm sending you Reiki and all this love that I'm feeling right now that is being sent to you from the universe, and I can't wait to see you next time. Bye-bye. Hello, beautiful group number 2, and welcome to your reading for a blessing for today. You feel drawn to this absolutely incredible card of perfection. I'm sorry about the glossiness, but it is what it is. I also see every little tiny fingerprint you can see on this card. So we have number 6 here. Before I dive into the book, I really just want to in tune with this card here and see if there's another intuitive message that maybe is not picked up in the book here. With the number 6, I do feel connection in here. Connection, perfection, connection. And interestingly enough, when this card fell out for group number 2, I thought, whoa, that's intense. And then the other card right after it was intensity, so I wasn't surprised. And then here I feel the rate. That something is speeding up. This intensity is the speed, the rate of speed here. Okay, the rate of how fast something is going. With the number 8, I feel like there's luck on your side, but I also feel the strength of perseverance and resilience for you. Okay, this could be in a relationship, but this could also be in your connection, whatever you're working on, group number 2. So you're perfecting something here at a high rate, or something is speeding up for you. That's a huge blessing here coming in. Let's see what else I see here. These colors are really interesting. I feel a lot of spiritual intervention today for everybody for this blessings reading. So there's a lot of spirit help. There is, if you are connected to some sort of spirit or guides, universe, aliens, whatever it is, I feel there's extra help coming in. This could also be, I heard, a soulmate. Something's swiftly changing here. There's some sort of shift happening here for group number 2, I have to say, and it's coming very quickly. Very intensely, but quick. It's almost like it was like piled up so much, like it's like this explosion, but in a good way, right? It just gives it this last push to finally come to some sort of conclusion here, to come forward, to make something perfect or aligned the way it was meant to be, okay, for a while. But it had to come to this like point here, potentially, to have the last catapult forward kind of sensation, you know? You can't pull the arrow further anymore. Now we just have to let it go. And this is something that's happening at spiritually, okay? Without our doing, I feel almost perfection. Let's see what the book is saying really quick here. See if there's another word in there. Number 6 is really nice, okay? This alignment and connection of like something that just belongs together, I heard. Like the yin and yang. The creation is coming through. Divine masculine, feminine. but also producing. Somebody's producing something. Production is coming through at a high rate. Yeah, it's almost like a domino effect, or just something's quickly multiplying here. It's very interesting. And it could be so many different things for each and every one of you, but I hope you can put it wherever it resonates. Could be thoughts, could be feelings, okay, that are suddenly evolving to a completely different level. If you want to take a screenshot, please just go right ahead. I know this book, this card deck is nowhere to find anymore. It's pretty old. I've had it for a very long time. It's called the Universal Laws of Conscious Creation. So let me see if I can read a few sentences from here. The law of perfection states that all form exists in a state of perfection because all form is made from that which is flawless. Wow, that is really, really beautiful. Yeah, it's this essence, also this beauty. Essence is group number 3 here. But there's this beauty of perfection, of connection, and something that's just meant to be, I feel. What else do we have in here? The more you look for perfection in the world, the more you will find it. Wow, it's yeah, that's beautiful. But I feel also that spiritually you're going to be guided, right? You will know where to look and where to go, or what is also coming towards you, right in front of your face. I almost feel like the universe is telling you that all things are perfect just as they are. Trust that the entire universe is conspiring in your favor. Yes, even when things appear not to be going your way, they're speeding up. It's almost like this is a really good period for you here right now to set affirmations, to do affirmations, because they're quickly going to turn into manifestations. If you want to change something about you, or not change even, but to see something clearer, whatever your affirmation could be, there is some sort of portal here or time where things can manifest quicker. You cannot imagine the infinite possibilities that are aligning with you right now. And how to harmonize with this law. It is not only what you judge to be good that is perfect, what you perceive as bad is also perfect. Identify an event or occurrence in your life when something you first perceived as negative resulted in changing your life for the better. And I just talked about change. So, and it's funny that the word change rubbed me the wrong way when I mentioned it. And I feel with this, what I talked about, the perfect connection, the masculine and feminine, it's duality, right? What this is really showing here, that we're also understanding something about the perfection of life, that we need a yin and a yang, we need a push and a pull. It's this duality on this world that's just also can push us a little bit further to actually have an experience of something beautiful, you know, through something that was maybe a little bit challenging or misunderstood or hard to understand, to have essentially a beautiful balance. I know nowadays people always talk about there is no duality, there's only one thing, there's not this, not that. But if we want to live on this planet here, okay, in this body, we are still under these laws, okay, of duality, and they are just what they are. And you might actually finally come to this enlightenment, group number 2, that, you know, this is perfect the way it is. It had to happen this way. There's no other way this could have happened any more perfect. So something's playing out. I feel music coming through suddenly. I feel this beautiful music coming through, frequencies. It's a harmony. There's harmony coming through for you, group number 2, that we will be flowing with the frequencies, okay? You will also understand something potentially about leveling up in your frequency, raising your frequency, also understanding the different emotions we're going through, like let's say denial, I can't remember fully, maybe I'll insert it here while I'm editing. I think, let's say, denial and grief and sadness is lower than anger, right? Anger is already a higher frequency than sadness or grieving, I think. So because we're releasing something with anger, it's like this admitting to, you know what, I am angry. You know, it's giving yourself room to be angry, to release this energy. And then from there, we'll go higher and higher if we choose to. But this, you can also feel this harmony, you know, you dancing with this frequency here, and it's speeding up rapidly. Really nice. Okay, let's move on. Let's get some Starseed cards here I felt so drawn to today. For group number 2's blessing, please. Empathic Starseed. No wonder I was talking about frequencies here and emotions. Empathic Starseed. Energetic sovereignty, absorbing what's not yours. This is what we're figuring out. Okay, you're really figuring out how to also let go of something that's not yours. This is this connection, that is this duality that I was talking about. You find the perfection in something, and with integrating it, also what we maybe perceive as our weakness or why am I feeling this way, you are actually able to let it go. You find a better way and a faster way to transmute certain energies, okay, that are maybe not yours, but maybe we took it on. And it was some sort of a match. But we're figuring out how to transmute it, to also use it in your favor. Maybe it helps actually for some of you to look at it as duality. Like, okay, it's necessary for me to see something dark to actually find the light, because there's contrast. And I know for some of you, it's difficult to hear nowadays because we're beyond that point of duality even, but some are not, okay? I still think there's a lot of value in duality, to understand it, to be reminded of it. Especially when we're empathic, okay? Control, change, all these words can feel invigorating for an empath, but at the same time, absolutely frustrating. Because it almost feels like, I feel for some empaths, you're always going back to square one, right? When we're feeling negative energies, because empaths just want to help and want to spread light. You want to feel energies and transmute them, but when it happens, it makes sometimes we have a tough time deciphering, is this me now, or is this someone else's energy, and how do I let it go? I want to help, but how am I not going to take on everybody else's energy? So look at this mirror. We're stepping on a different side of empathic abilities here. We're understanding something. Something is rapidly changing, okay? You're going to gain more power, group number 2. Don't you worry about this. The thing here is of integration. There's something about integrating the dark and the light, okay? Okay, let's see if there's another card here for group number 2. All paths lead home. It's so beautiful. So beautiful. It's almost like it says here for me, when I look at this card, collect as much as you can. It doesn't matter. Actually, you know what? This is so crazy. It gives me chills. The universe, God, source, your spirit guides, whatever, they say it doesn't matter what you collect in experience. If it's dark, if it's light, you know, for you, yes, on this planet it matters, but overall, all paths lead home. Collect as much as you can. It's only going to serve you for your understanding. So if we've also had a lot of negativity lately, or something we couldn't shake, right? It says, you know what, in the end, it will only serve you because you were vulnerable and willing enough to take this on, to experience it, to go into this adventure, to be brave enough. You know, how many people are not brave enough to even look at any change or look at anything that could like rip them out of their comfort zone. And you, I feel, group number 2, you're not afraid to turn over any stone. Now, we may have accumulated a few energies that we don't want, but this is also where the universe and blessing is coming in for you to have an easier time to understand frequencies, how to let them go, how to integrate them, how to transmute them. So you might actually become some sort of master here in your field, okay? In your energy, in your femininity. I wanted to say there's a lot of feminine energy here, but the masculine is coming in as well, because you will be taking charge of it. So you will be both, okay? Again, we're talking about duality and yin and yang. You will be both. You will be your masculine and your feminine. You can be curious as a child and turn over this rock, okay? And be disappointed that this is not something positive, but then the masculine is also going to come in and take care of it and be very logical about it. You're like, oh, okay, I have to go back to my list, okay, of frequencies. So there's something about logic, feeling, and leaving yourself room to still be curious as well. Inner authority, yeah. Just came through intuition and turn your gaze within. It's really, for you, group number 2, as weird as this might sound, but take as many rocks with you as you can. Take as many experiences with you as you can. It's only going to serve you in the long run, okay? Don't be afraid of another rock. Don't be afraid to turn over another stone. Interesting, because you're also here to heal, okay? Even if we feel overwhelmed, especially empaths, right? If you feel overwhelmed, you're like, I can't take any more negativity, I can't take any more bullshit or people's negative energy. There's something about you here, group number 2, that is just so healing to other people, regardless of what's thrown at you. But you're also so strong, right? Like, look how freaking strong you are. I think empaths really forget about that too. It's like we want to heal, we want to help, we want to heal ourselves and do everything possible on this planet, but you never give yourself credit. Or at least not enough, okay? You're perfect, I want to say. They said you're perfect the way you are. Oh my God, it almost gives me tears, group number 2. You're perfect the way you are. Don't be scared. Don't let other people's actions also make you not feel this childlike energy anymore, okay? This happiness about your spirituality potentially. I feel a lot of spiritual stuff coming through today, so sorry if you're not into this. But it's like, don't let other people's stuff or outside circumstances dictate on how you have to feel. And I know this is easier said than done. I'm speaking from experience here, obviously, but there's some sort of relief also coming to you here. We're moving through some sort of strange mirror, a liquid mirror. I heard silver and gold. Silver and gold. Yeah, something is going to be added on to you. If we want to talk about not so spiritual, more 3D stuff, there could be some increase here in somebody's finances as well. You're perfect the way you are. Don't stop yourself from not trying something again or trying something else. Look how many rocks there are. And I feel they're always, all of them are in the perfect place. They're exactly where they're supposed to be. So don't you ever question that you're not at the right time, at the right place, at all times. You're always taken care of and you're always applauded for your work, okay, for your hard work. So you need to give yourself more credit. Even when you feel like shit, even when you're crying all day, okay? There's something here about you, group number 2. You're so freaking powerful and resilient. And I can't emphasize on this enough. Spirit is saying this over and over and over. You may have been really hard on yourself here lately, okay? Whoever, maybe just one of you, but it's an important message. Give yourself credit for what you're going through again and again and again. You're always saying yes again to another challenge and you're trying to fix yourself. You are fixed. Group number 2, there's nothing wrong with you. I'm getting really emotional because this is a really important message for someone here to hear. You think there's something wrong with you, but there isn't something wrong with you. You're actually gaining more and more power, more and more perfection, quicker and quicker. Like I feel this domino effect and this like it's just going faster and faster and faster, this spiral. The strength with the number 8 here, the luck. The more you're accepting that, okay, whatever, I'm open for anything again, right? The more you're going to spiral into this positivity of not being afraid and being happy about, like a child running around in the circle here, choosing the rock, trusting I will be picking the right one, regardless of the outcome. Try again. Do it again. And I know I get a lot of comments from a lot of people here saying, I tried and tried and tried. I don't trust spirit anymore. I don't have faith anymore. You may also pick up on energies that are not yours, okay? I know it's not easy to get to a point of trusting that you are at the right place when it does not feel like it. This is a tough one. Big picture thinking is on the bottom. Pleiades energy, visionary, inspired ideas. Your starseeds, group number 2, you have a lot of power. It's not easy to live on this planet. Look at these figures here. I love this today. It's really beautiful. I really feel a lot of people need some sort of hug, okay, from the universe. Love, affection, attention. There's something going around. Still, Venus is still retrograde, but almost over. Like today's Friday. Tomorrow I'm going to do a full moon reading with happy Venus going direct in Pisces, okay? So let's hope for the best here. If somebody has been suffering under this Venus retrograde, I have to say I was one of them. Okay. Okay, let's get a Fortune Oracle card here. I feel this guy really wants to come. The World. Oh, yeah. This feels really intense right now as well because our energy is really big, okay, wrapping around the world. The world's your oyster, I heard as well. There's lots of opportunities for you. Group number 2, they said, be open to new possibilities in all areas of your life. What can I say? Grab every stone possible. Take as many opportunities as you can. Get as many experiences as you can, group number 2. The universe and your spirit guides are really saying, keep going, keep playing, play this game, keep playing, keep playing. Wow, this is really crazy. Oh my goodness, all you guys making me cry today. I don't know, I don't feel really sensitive myself here. Interesting. Trust your intuition. Trust your connection to spirit. I don't know why somebody is in here. You're not trusting your intuition. But it's okay. You're taken care of. You're a child of the universe or a child of God or however you resonate with this. There's a connection to number 6. Like, you're always a part of it. You're not shut out. You're not shunned away. You know, you didn't do anything wrong. Like, you're loved. You're appreciated. All of these things are coming through. Okay, let's get a few tarot cards here. Beautiful group number 2. If you like hugs, I'm sending you really big hugs, okay? Like, lots of love. Son of Staff. That's the Knight of Wands. Look at this, beautiful. There's enlightenment here. This flame, yeah. Your passion is still burning, I heard also. Like, there's something about your passion. We may have been through a lot of trials, okay, in our lives, but your flame is still on. Trust it. And it's hard to say, but for some of you, the real understanding for all this stuff on this planet you will get when you move on again to the next life. Or to where you really come from. And I know this resonates not with a lot of you, but it is a message that's coming through. You are here on a mission. So keep collecting. And this is willpower coming through. We have solar plexus in here, I feel. Keep that fire burning. This could also be in a relationship here. We talked about number 6. Yin and yang, masculine and feminine. So this could be really about yourself. Trusting yourself, believing yourself. Being curious enough to want to keep going, even if it's not with the same person, but to never give up of finding also, or looking and searching. Searching is a part of playing here, I feel, for group number 2. But the universe is saying keep playing. So however this could resonate with you here, because there's still, the fire is still burning, or you still have that passion to find something very specific. Look, we have the 5 of coins on here. This is aloneness, abandonment. Somebody might really feel alone. Like, I've given so much, you know, I've done this, I've done that, I've tried everything. But what they're saying is keep playing. I don't know, it's tough for me to just give you that, because it almost feels like, well, I don't want to. I'm hearing from some of you. But we have here also big picture thinking, right? Visionary. Yeah, you're on a mission. And keep going. Don't give up. What is this? Justice is coming. Group number 2. There's a portal. There's justice. Your time will come, I heard. Don't give up. Your time will come. You will be rewarded big time. I have to say, group number 2, you really are a very special someone, okay? And you also are a very special someone for somebody. Somebody who is on your level. You know, that's also another thing here I want to mention. Spirit's just giving me this image of somebody. You may have chosen people, if you're an empath, that we maybe can help, right? And we can educate and maybe eventually bring onto this level of higher frequency, but that didn't work. And so there is a person here for you. If you're looking for a person still, that's still out there somewhere, and it will match you at the right time, at the right place, again, that is on your level. Somebody who's on your level, group number 2. Okay? That's, again, they're saying if you don't give yourself enough credit, you will always choose someone who is not maybe the best option. Sounds so terrible to say. Look, we have the Sun, the Knight of Swords on the bottom. It's rushing in. Something is rushing in here. And I feel it's actually some sort of message. This could be this message here right now, but I also feel this could be something we've been waiting for a very long time, right? Somebody might also have some sort of understanding if you're already dealing with somebody here as a soulmate or whatever. There's a message rushing in here. Look at this, ultimate happiness. You made it, like you will finally make it, especially when you keep up the play, the happiness of like trying something else or moving on, right? Playing life still, keep participating still. There's the 10 of Cups and the Ace of Cups. Look at this, is beautiful. This is love. This is soulmates. This is everything. This new opportunity. Keep it burning. Keep your passion going. So however, whatever your counterpart is for you, if for some it's a person, for some of you it also finances, because I saw that in here. Please keep believing and playing. Keep it light. Don't be so hard on yourself. This is all about you, group number 2. And I know this video is getting really long, but I feel this is very important. If you're still here, I'm sending you a hug again. There's happiness, there's fulfillment coming for you, okay? So don't you give up. It's rushing in here. As soon as we realize something about our frequency and our playfulness, that you're not done yet. You're not done yet. You're supposed to have it all. You're supposed to have your fulfillment, your happiness, your justice, your portal, your, what did I say here? Your time will come. Yeah. Look at this. It's almost like I'm making a decision here. Somebody's making a decision for you. And it's rushing in. Ace of Cups. Three of Wands. It's coming. And again, this is a travel situation here as well. Could be coming from afar. But we can see that the ships are coming in. Your wishes are all manifesting. Whatever we dreamt about, right? Didn't we have vision something in here? Yeah, visionary. Visionary. Keep dreaming. It's coming. Okay, let's get a last card here from the Starseed cards, these tiny ones here. It might come in with quite an intense energy here. Someone also, for somebody. Okay. This is love. The love that you're supposed to feel like might be feeling very, very intense. And they're getting you to a point so you won't question it, right? They're getting you to a point with all these trials and errors that we had in our life here of perfection. So you know you're steadfast, you know, you won't push this away. We had to get to this point of elevation in our own frequency. So when this is rushing in finally, that you're steadfast, that you're like welcoming it with open arms. If we're not healed, if we're not ready, we might be pushing it away because it looks too good to be true. Okay. It was not for nothing, I want to say. And here we have freedom. I just felt this freedom of restrictions and limitations when I opened my arms myself when I said that. Follow your heart and nurture your soul with love, freedom, and grow. To grow. Freedom to grow. Guidance, looks on the bottom. Magnificence even. You are not alone. You are guided by masters and teachers of the highest realms. Didn't I say that already, that you are not alone? You're a child of the universe, you're a child of God, source, whatever you want to call it. I don't even know why I'm constantly putting this card away. It's rushing in, okay? Look at this. Magnificence. You are amazing, magnificent and unique. But most importantly, you are enough. That's a perfect ending to this reading. Group number 2, I'm sending you a lot of love. I hope that resonated. And thank you so much for being here, and I can't wait to see you next time. Bye-bye. Hello, beautiful group number 3, and welcome to your reading. I'm looking for a blessing, but for all the other groups, maybe you already come from the other groups already, we're looking almost into a spiritual journey here, okay? The spiritual journey of getting your blessing, of being blessed, feeling blessed, knowing that you're always blessed, okay? Here we have beautiful card of Essence, number 3. How beautiful. This also feels like Empress, a little bit in the sense of abundance. I feel a lot of abundance here. And you just having like a lot of yourself, or being a lot of yourself, loving yourself, indulging yourself in yourself. Maybe someone else here as well. I feel a lot of movement in here. That's really interesting. The essence of something, getting to the bottom of it, like your true authentic self, group number 3, okay? There's also something to draw from to heal you. I also saw physical healing right now. You know what this reminds me of? It almost feels like... It feels like probiotics. But it also feels almost like stem cells. You know, something, the essence of something. It could also be something about DNA or figuring something out. But I want to also look in the guidebook what that means. Oh, but we also had a lot of cards for you fell out. We're just going to look through them really quick. We also have number 23 with attention. I feel something about feminine reproductive organs. In this sense, it could also be male reproductive organs. So however this could resonate. Because we're talking about essence here, this could be about making children, okay, being able to produce children or being fertile. If the Empress vibes in this, there's some sort of, oh my goodness, what is this? A healing. There's healing going on of something here. Hormonally, I don't know. Okay, let's move on. We have also number 31 with manifestation. So somebody's manifesting something that you always wanted. Like there's abundance and there's growth here. Okay, something is multiplying. It's coming to life. Yeah, we're birthing something. It's manifesting. For some, it might be family, children. Yeah, it's like this lineage. Somebody wants to keep a lineage going here, but this is also about money. We're talking about fertile stuff, okay, and abundance. divine feminine energy, we're receiving our manifestation. Look, it looks like a rose. Really beautiful. There's something else in here. It's just so interesting. I'm getting a lot of sensations for you, group number 3. We also have repetition, number 22. Yeah, try again and again and again, but I feel like there's a breakthrough coming. And detachment from the outcome. This is number 10. There's a completion of some sort of cycle. Okay, maybe trial and error. Maybe we're giving up on something, but that actually gives room for this creation. And then we have attention. Okay, let's see what the guidebook says here about the essence. Let's see if there's another message for you after the intuitive one. If you want to take a screenshot, go right ahead. This book is really, or these cards are not really available anymore. So it's universal laws of conscious creation. So I'm not going to read all of this, but just a few sentences here maybe. The law of essence states that there is an energy, a spirit, a life force. Yeah, the life force that animates all life. And that's why I felt the stem cells, right? There's some sort of essence here. When we boil down a soup or something, right? They're becoming to the essence of it. Something we can draw from, like an essential oil, where we only need a tiny drop, okay? Maybe somebody is doing some magic here as well, or you're figuring out a secret. The infinite formless substance that all existence is made of is alive. It is whole, pure, perfect, harmonious, sacred, good, and loving. And all of these words came through in group number 1 and 2, and if you feel drawn to group number 2, especially, there was something about perfection, right? And intensity in there. So maybe there's messages in all groups here again for everybody, but don't feel like you have to. The essence or spirit of life is rarely seen with your eyes, but it can be felt. And then we also have, when you do, you will oh, hang on. This card asks you to look deeper and to explore your inner world. Discover the spirit that underlies form. When you do, you will automatically align with the essence of the entire universe, and in the process will align effortlessly with all universal laws. You can get in touch with this law through meditation. Begin to focus your attention on the aliveness of your body. Yeah, there's something about like the little things, right, that we don't really pay attention to in everyday life. You know, the breathing, our heart's pumping, our muscles are working. So it's really being pinpointed to like little details. It's very much a detail-oriented situation here. Notice your breathing, yeah, your heart breathing, beating, the sense of being alive. Yeah, okay, all of these things. So it's very much in line here. Intuitively, this card's really good. Relax and feel the life force and essence within for several minutes, okay? This will refresh your mind and bring harmony to your emotions. It almost feels a bit like a reset, you know, when we saw this detachment. Detachment is like really the meditation. Being okay also with letting go of control over your manifestations. And that brings the right attention, okay? That brings the right focus when we let go of control of the things we can't control. There are certain things in life that always feels like to a certain degree, at a certain point, there's luck involved or fate or something. So, okay, group number 3. Okay, what do we have? Yeah, surrender to the sweetness. We also had something about earth here already, the card that was very similar to this one. Venus energy, ooh, pleasure, joy, make love to life. Venus is going direct tomorrow, I think. If you're watching this at the right time, there was a Venus retrograde and it hit a lot of people very, 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 very difficultly, including myself. So I'm actually happy to see this for you, that Venus is picked up here. You have the energy, I think, of Taurus and Libra here, but also this love, the balance, the harmony. Didn't we already talk about harmony and pleasure? Take it easy. Come back to life. Come back to your essence. Come back to your senses, right? Coming back to your senses. This could also be just going on vacation, taking a time out, group number 3, as a blessing here. But I feel this Venus retrograde is almost over, and this is going to be the biggest blessing for you. I'm also going to do a full moon reading tomorrow, plus a happy Venus going direct reading, okay? So this could be also good for you, or there might be messages in there. Pleasure and joy, so this could also be about romance, right? We talked about reproductive organs. Maybe if you don't want to reproduce, you should be careful, because I feel a lot of lust and passion in here as well, coming as a blessing, okay? What is this here? This one? Is it this one? We also have activated earth, power places, ley lines, and trust where you're led. Yeah, something about enhancement here. Energy enhancement. Okay. something about enhancement. That's something about hormones I already talked about. So there could be help also coming to you as a blessing. You might also find the right fruits or foods finally that also enhance your hormonal levels, or, you know, your balance, hormone balance. Okay, let's get one more. The Seas of Mintaka, seeing potential, bringing unconscious to light. I think that came out in group number 1 as well. There's something cleansing here. Look at this beautiful crystal water. Cracked open, rock bottom, surrender to the alchemy of life. It's cracked open. We're getting to the bottom of something here, okay? If you want to take it literally, but I feel a lot of spiritual energy today, so it needed to be a spiritual blessing. But we're getting to the bottom of something. We're getting to the essence of it. We're getting to the source of it, okay? We might, as I said, somebody who might be figuring out the secret, where the energy lies, where you should put your focus, okay? What should you detach from? There's a cycle ending here for group number 3. And you're supposed to see your beauty also. You're supposed to be loving yourself. You're supposed to receive love, okay? So for some of you, there's a person coming in. And also finances, okay, are increasing here. There's growth. Seeing your worth, okay, is a blessing. By also taking care of yourself and choosing yourself first, I feel. Your blessing is that your focus is going to be recalibrated, okay? So you're going to see clearly on something. Let's get one Fortune Oracle card. Open it right at the star. Look at this, beautiful. Hard times are over. Look forward to an abundance of happiness, enthusiasm, and positivity. This is exactly what I just felt when I said that. Hard times are over. Detach yourself from something that is just not working. Like, why are we wanting to deal or fix something that's just not working? This is a time of rejuvenation, self-love, harmony, pleasure, okay, easiness, cleansing, and healing. Let's get one more. And abundance. Yeah, I felt finances in here for someone big time too. Because something is healing also in your root chakra and your sacral chakra. And also your heart, therefore. Yeah, your heart is going to be happy. I see a little child like just laughing freely and being happy, okay? So there's some sort of lightness and freedom coming in for you, group number 3. Abundance. Lucky times are ahead of you, along with good news, success, and prosperity. Yeah. Really beautiful. So, so beautiful. Let's do a few tarot cards here. 3 of Wands. Beautiful. Ships are coming in. Wishes are being fulfilled. I heard. Because these ships are almost coming out of nowhere. You know, oh my God. If you have seen What the Bleep Do We Know? This is reminding me of this scene. How some people see... There's a scene in that documentary movie from like, I think it was back in 2000 or so, or 2006 maybe, or earlier. What the bleep do we know, right? Where they're looking out into the ocean, just like this guy. So it was all about perception and what level you're on, right? Like which whale. And I don't want to say anything wrong right now, but What the Bleep Do We Know is coming through right now here. That movie, okay? But your ships are coming in, your goals are being manifested, and we have manifestation in here as well. All these cards are actually really resonating here. Number 31. This is this. Okay. Manifestation. We're getting to the bottom of something. We're letting something go. We're figuring out where to put our focus, and it's most likely for you on self-love, worth, and happiness, and pleasure. And boom, suddenly, out of nowhere, these ships are going to appear. And the horizon, okay? It's like, why didn't I see this before? Your eyes are going to be open to something, almost miraculously, I feel. But it feels very, very harmonious for group number 3. And what else is a blessing, please, for group number 3 here? The World card, completion, an ending, success. Your world will be complete, which is interesting because actually on the bottom here, we also had the world. Be open to new possibilities in all areas of your life. Yeah, we're being recalibrated, okay? You're being made open again for new things, for happiness. Let the old go. Okay, let's get another card. One more at least here. So freaking beautiful. Group number 3. You just will feel so comfy and so good. It's almost like I heard somebody say, or I forgot what it feels like. Okay? You felt this before. Oh, wow. Oh my goodness. Okay. 8 of Pentacles. So it could have something to do with money. Focus again, right? The focus is coming through. What to work on, where to put your focus, where to put your intentions, how to move forward, what is really important to you. No distractions. Okay. Making a decision here also is coming through on what is important to you. And these came together. The 4 of Wands and the Magician, the Alchemist in here. You are the new creator, okay? You're creating you anew, or you're being renewed, but you also will feel all your power to create happiness, stability, a home, a comfort zone. This is also, you know, it stands for, it's a wedding card, celebration cards, graduation, some sort of achievement here that's being celebrated, but also togetherness, since it's also the wedding card, and kind of like the 1111 card. So you're making it happen. I heard you're painting a new picture of your vision, and we have that here. Something is recalibrated. Maybe somebody is getting new eyes. Okay, you're getting this new set of eyes, and you're going to see something that was always there, but you're going to see it differently with different eyes. And this is the sensation I got here. Like, oh my God, I forgot how it's supposed to feel like. I forgot what it feels like when you really get and also focus on the things that you want to see. And see them manifesting, and you're like, wow, it was just this little switch of some sort here. This is very beautiful. This could also be a birthday. This could be you also celebrating life again, I heard, for some of you. Because you're finding some sort of essence within yourself, something within you, right, that is being refreshed, renewed. If it's a relationship that's being renewed here, okay, but I feel if this is happening as a reunion, because for most, I feel like you're moving on and really learning something about yourself and how awesome you are. But if this is also the essence of a relationship, then 2 also are on the same level, okay? This is only happening if you guys are on the same level. But obviously it would be like that, right? Otherwise, this would not be the reconciliation. This is the reconciliation with you and you, first and foremost. But this might open that door to seeing something that we just couldn't until now. This is what the Believe Do We Know movie is giving me here. With the 3 of Wands, okay? There's also a whole new world opening for you. Like I feel this, like somebody coming out of this dark room into the light, okay? Into this freedom. Something is moving within you, and we can't deny this any longer, I feel. There's something going on here. It's changing. You know, it's like this. Maybe you're also getting some sort of Reiki then, or energy healing, or maybe you're doing something new, right? Like you're changing something about yourself, either intentionally or unintentionally. But because this is so spiritual today, there's definitely a change indicated here that is going to bring all of these new eyes, I want to say. You're seeing so much more beauty. You're like, oh, look at this. Oh, look at that. I want to experience that. Like you will be a match to something beautiful, because your frequency is also changing here, right? And being the magician, I mean, you are now the creator, a manifester of whatever you want, and especially also abundance here for some of money. Because you feel more stable. There's a stability coming in what you want to manifest also. The stability of the 4 of Wands is giving me the sensation of you know what you want. You know what you want to manifest and to focus on, right? We have the 8 of Pentacles here. You know what is worth fighting for also. You can see what it could be in the future, or what it even will be, because you're putting everything into it now. Now you're putting your energy into the right thing, I heard. That's really cool, I have to say. Let's get a last card here from the Starseed little cards, Starseed cards. For group number 3, please. What's another message, or a last message, please, here for group number 3? Wow. Can't make it up. Live your truth and share the love that is in your soul. Group number 3. It's, yeah, I can't say anything else to this, because this is all I'm feeling. I said, as when we when there's movement in our root chakra and sacral chakra, alignment, hormonal balance, and all this stuff, your heart is also going to be healed because you will feel young again. So for some of you, you might actually figure out something out about your physical body, right? And how to find the right ingredients and how to feed it and nurture it. And this will make you feel young again. In a healthy way, okay? I'm not talking about drugs or, but I mean, do whatever you need to do for yourself, group number 3. But I feel, this feels pure to me, okay? Very pure. Also, again, what we talked about in the relationship here. Actually, I want to get one more for you guys. I feel like there's something missing here because I feel like I still want to think about this, okay? So I need another one here, please, for group number 3. Thank you. Oh, actually 2. Okay. 2 came out, and we have intuition. Trust your intuition. It has been guiding you to the answers that you seek. And probably in nature. I saw nature before, but also it's a natural change that's occurring because Venus is going direct here in Pisces. And Pisces, that's a spiritual sign, okay? And very, like, I want to say gentle, but it's deep as well, but more on the spiritual lovey-dovey side, I want to say. I don't know, it's coming through right now. And we also have vibration. Your vibration is being raised to higher levels. You are connected to the cosmic intelligence. Yeah, ley lines, power places, trust where you're led. Oh my gosh, it's really beautiful. Group number 3. Thank you so much for being here. And I'm sending you so much love and big hugs if you like hugs. And I hope you can put this wherever this fits in your life, okay? And I can't wait to see you next time. Bye-bye.